Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, it's a lovely January morning. We did end the last episode about halfway through December. We were pretty much done with December anyways, which is fine. And we do want to progress through to the spring so that we can start focusing on our arable and then eventually getting some crops planted in and harvests as well. But today, we've got a few money-making things to do. As you can see to the right there, we do have our milk tanker. So I think we're going to use that and sell some milk today. We have our lovely little dairy, our farm shop dairy just right here. So we are going to deliver what we can there first, and then we will sell a load of milk. The other thing I want to do is clean up some of this kit and get it put away so that we're ready for the next harvest. The other thing I want to do and I realized this after resting, is that we still have a loan out. So we should probably sort that out. Yes, 30,000. So let's repay it in full. Happy days. Now we'll go to the Deutz, because I think that would be the best tractor for this. We should also get the cows fed. Actually, let's have a look and see. Right, I'll just bring this over to the TMR production so that we can get it filled. Because we also have to bring some spuds down to the mill, because the mill is in dire need of potatoes so that we can crack on with our potato soup production. Now I think right now the price for potato soup is actually quite good, but the best price is in March. So we'll have even more soup to sell by then, so I will wait and get it sold in March. Because I know we'll have some other jobs going on, such as drilling and rolling and all that. So if we get rolling going with a helper, then we can sort that out ourselves to move the spuds. But first thing, let's so this is full up, so that's really good. Very filthy, but we will be using it probably this month. Oh, is that gonna go? Okay, good. Thought it was gonna roll down the hill. Right, so we'll get the Deutz hooked up here to the trailer, again just being the bigger of the tractors that we have. And it's not always necessary to use a lorry to deliver things like this. We don't always have to be going so quickly everywhere. It's really not that necessary. Now, the 17,000 that's in here will not be emptied by our dairy, which I guess is good and bad. Good for selling milk, bad for dairy products. But that's also fine, because at least we know that we'll continuously keep selling those products and making money from them. So that is really, really good. So let's just get in here nice and steady, and there we go. So we'll get that unloaded as much as we can. I don't know how much it'll take. Right, well that's not bad then. At least it's going up and up a bit. Mustard is still selling, so that's good, as long as it seems like it goes very, very slow though. But that's fine. This here, we will be able to fire it up once again, because now there's room, so that's really good as well. So there we're done with the milk, so let's bring it back over here. And yeah, we'll just reverse into this. And that should be alright. Oh, I need it to straighten out a bit. Well, just get this brought over here. We'll get that filled up, and while that's filling up, it's very quick anyways, but we'll find the lorry again. Alright, there we go. So we'll get this emptied out, and this should be enough to fill the whole thing with spuds as well. So we'll check that shortly. We should also confirm that all productions are running at full capacity, including the open air garden there. Right, so that can do its thing. Now this, we have to sort where we are taking this milk. But I will show you what I'm on about as far as selling. Oh, it's full again. Oh, it's empty of silage. Right, so that's something we can sort out later with our ultra slow and temperamental loader. I do have another loader in mind, as I've said before, but it's just not that worth it at this time. Right, lots of things can be sold. So soup can be sold now at a very good price actually, but I think I'll wait just until March anyways, because then we'll have that much more to sell. So that's good. So that's going to continue selling. That's really nice. Silage we're obviously keeping, but milk, look at that. It's still at a very good price. We are taking that to the bakery. We'll take as much as we can. The problem with that is, here, let's tag that and see where it is. Oh, perfect. Yeah, the only problem with that is that it doesn't always take as much as you want to sell it, unfortunately. But we'll see in a moment how much that is. Coming through, milk delivery. Right, there we are, on the road. Yes, it's a very slow process here. It's very, well, it's slow because it's so bloody heavy. 17,000 litres of milk is no joke of milk. Right, are you just randomly... Okay. Everyone's very high energy here. It must be all the coffee that they're drinking here in Paligny. Just always, oh no, I've got to go this way. Oh no, I'm over here. Oh, I've got a meeting down this way. Oh, right. You know what I mean? Bloody Nora. Right, so let's get over to the dairy. I'm really thinking that we'll get some good cash in from this, even if we can't sell it all here. It would be very nice to get in as much as we can. Okay. Right, bugger. We'll try this again. I just didn't get close enough, I guess. There we are. Right, so hopefully we're able to sell the lot of it. Oh, it's going up. Our cash is coming back in. That loan was paid off and now it's there again. Financially, I'm just trying to think of what we actually need to buy, other than potentially a new loader. Well, while we're doing this, let's have a look. Actually, I want to see how much we get from one load first. Nearly there, nearly there. Because if we can bring at least another load, that would be absolutely incredible. So we've earned over 30,000. Oh no, wait, 23,523. I thought we had more. So anyways, that's still very good. Very, very good. So let's have a look at our wheel loaders. The Muller is the one we've got. So as you can see, very, very inexpensive. But the Amcador 352C is the one that I was very tempted by. Now this one would be fine at 20 because I know that it goes 20, and but again, it's more expensive than this one, and it would be really good for silage compaction though, especially at 24.6 tons. It's massive, absolutely massive. Yeah, that's a bit more, I think, than we need. But this one is quite interesting. It is articulated, which I tend to avoid. But I think it has a really nice vintage aesthetic. And the good thing about it is that it goes 40 kph, and I reckon it actually goes 40 kph. The other nice thing is that it is heavier than the one we have, so it can absolutely be used for that compaction. And wow, look at those. Right, what has changed there? Oh, I'd probably cover that. Main color. Oh wow, many variations of yellow. I should probably stick with the yellow, to be honest. That's more of a vintagey sort of yellow in it. Anyways, we've got options. Many. Oh right, that's for the for that one there. I don't know. I quite like that, but it looks funny. I don't know why it's so offset. Either way, we'll be spending about 24,000 on that if we buy it, which I think we should, because what's the supposed top speed here? 26, and we're getting 8, so I think we're going to make that move. As much as I like this, I think we are going to make that move sooner than later, because everything else, yeah, unfortunately we don't really have many vintage options aside from that, so a touch unfortunate. But what we'll do now is head back to the farm, we'll get another load of milk, and we'll see you back here in a moment. Right, well, we were just on the way back to the bakery to sell some more milk. I did one load, so we're going back for a second, so we're going back for a third now. But as I came through, it seems that there's a bit of a protest going on. I don't know if it's, him upset with him about all the madness of walking back and forth, or if it's him upset with this fella for maybe trying to run him down or something, but everyone's kind of come to a halt. I went around because I don't have the time for faffing, but yeah, I just thought I would show that. Yeah, protests in the street of Paligny. Incredible. And here I am just trying to sell some milk. Right, well, we might as well just crack on there ourselves. So I did get one more load in between sold. Another 23,000, which was really quite good. However, I think we should just keep selling it until we can't anymore. The bakery usually has a bit of a limit to it, but it seems as though maybe we can get away with more. That's just what I'm seeing at the moment. Lovely train in the distance there. I know there's been a few eager comments about a train ride and a tour of the map, but fret not, we are on our way for it. That's another reason why I want to wait for potato soup, because I reckon we will be putting it onto a train to sell it in bulk. Same with our canola oil, all of our oils really. I'm hoping that we can stick it on a train and send it away somewhere. Export it out of Paligny, and I think we'll get a bit more cash for it in that regard. Right, so hoping here to get a nice another chunk of income. I think, like I say, we should just keep selling it. I mean, we'll get another 23,000 here, roughly. And how much milk have we got left? 46,000. I say we keep going, at least one more. But like continue to keep going, because our butter production, our dairy production is full of milk, and we can't keep up with it. And this is quite literally the best possible price we can sell milk at. So I think we're just really going to have ourselves a bit of a milk selling session overall here. I wasn't expecting to sell so many, otherwise I probably would have stuck the whole thing in a time lapse, but a few cheeky jump cuts is alright. So speaking of, let's fire up another jump cut and we'll see you back at the bakery. Alright, so as the snow starts to fall, we are on our final milk trip. We have under 17,000 litres left at the farm, but with this fifth and final milk trip, we earn another 23,000. Puts us at 157. That is amazing. I feel like that's the most cash we've had on this series at one sort of given time once everything's been laid out. So that is very exciting to see. In fact, it's very, very exciting because that means we are in fact going to buy that new wheel loader. I think I've had enough with the other one. Again, great bit of kit. It fits vintage beautifully. Unfortunately, just too many technical issues to continue on using it. So let's just get this parked up here. I'm going to get the other wheel loader all set up, and it will be the long journey down to the shop with it. So I won't put you through that as well. I will simply jump cut to the shop, but we shall see you there in a moment. Alright, here we are at the shop. Now, of course, because we're selling it, it's going the speed it needs to go, which is incredibly frustrating. But let's just pop it in here for a moment. What I actually want to see is if, because this is a nice big bucket, so I'd like to see if we can use the same bucket. Well, maybe the other one's the same size, actually. I have to check that. Right, we'll just leave that there for now. Let's hop into the shop menu again. So wheel loaders. Right, so this is the one here. Now, we need to check because it is a much more powerful machine as well, which is really good. Hopefully that looks vintage enough. I think it does. I think it looks proper vintage for our little series. Combinations though. Right, okay, so it is a smaller bucket size, but I think it's fine. Yeah, we're basically making up. It's not that much smaller, and we won't have to faff necessarily with the loading of a trailer or anything. We can bring it directly to the bloody production, which is really good as well. So let's buy it, and then we'll sell the other one. So we'll go with the standard for now. We'll keep that design one. We might as well keep this base color as well. I kind of like the idea of it having all yellow. It feels more vintage like that for some reason. Yeah, it does really. I mean, could we go all orange as well? Let's just have a look and see what it looks like, I guess. See, that looks too new for some reason. It looks too new. I quite like the this color here. Yeah, we can always change it. It's 100 euros, so it's really not a big deal. 23,700 and bought. Nice. Now let's get the bucket sorted as well. Yeah, we can get it in the orange also, but we'll go for the base color for 2800, and that is purchased as well. So now that we are here, let's get this sold first. Yeah, very, very inexpensive. We might as well repaint it. It was a brilliant little loader for what we needed it for the most part, but too incredibly temperamental for me, and just a bit too unpredictable in whether it wanted to function fully or not. But look at that, there we go. It does look quite orange still, but that's fine. If the color doesn't seem vintage enough, then we'll change it up. But yeah, and the articulated, I will get used to that. It might be good actually for loading, because yeah, loading is tight sometimes in that space. So right, there we are. Look at that. It's pretty good. We're very, very high off the ground, but that's good. That looks brilliant. Let's get some lights on. Oh, we've got lots of lights actually. Oh wow, yes. We will be compacting with this as well. And look at that, we're already going much quicker. That is very good. Oh, we do have a beacon as well, so we should probably get that on. Nice. Oh yeah, we're going almost too quickly, if you know what I mean. Just joking. I don't know if you can, but yeah, let's go into a nice first-person snowy journey back to the farm. I'm pleased with this. I'll be honest, this was the first wheel loader I was going to get, but the other one, again, for price, was just the better option. But this really is the one that I was after, and it does look really good. I'm really liking the aesthetic of it, and all. So as long as we can get it in the farm, then we're fine. Where is our small path here? It always seems to come up so quickly, and I miss it. Ah, here it is. Right. So we'll go straight over to the silage pit to test it out. I did bring a final load with the other loader over to the production, just because it was full of silage anyways. So let's get straight into it. Look at that, at speed and with power. Blimey, we got an extra 8 litres, we were going so quick. Right, we'll go into third person just so we can see it in action. Okay, that's as high as it goes bucket-wise, which is fine. It's so quick that I can't even stop in reverse. Oh, I thought... I won't even say it. I thought something, but I'm not even going to say it. Look at that. So rapid. Brakes are a bit loose, but that's fine. It is a big machine after all. That is interesting. Now, I was kind of somewhat tempted to do a silage shifting time-lapse, but with the snow, I know it can be a bit dizzying and all. So I'll just do a couple of buckets here, maybe one more after this one, just to get it up to some level. I am seeing now that we are starting to run low on silage, which is a first. Now, are we going to... I don't know if I want to do another run of maize silage again. I might do grass, but we would need a loading wagon. Now, I think I've got one in mind, not purchased, but now we've got cash to sort out. So let's just do this final load and then have a look. In the end, we're still going to need to compact it with this. We're still going to need to load it with this. But beyond that, we don't... I mean, we did have to lease the forage harvester, but and that was fine. But I think I'd prefer to do it with grass. So we might end up having a grassy field. Well, we could use the alfalfa actually, I think. Right, there we go. Look at that. It's just so quick and rapid. It's very nice. Very, very nice. And we have a proper cab as well, so we don't have to freeze in the winter. But we will park it up here for now, and I am very pleased with this purchase. Really am quite pleased with it. Please do let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's a good purchase? Do you think the other one was better for whatever reason? Let me know what you think. I think it's great though. I'm really pleased with that. Right, let's have a look at forage wagons. So the one in mind is, so we did have that one. We do have that one, which is quite nice, and it holds a lot more. So I think this would probably be the one we opt for. But yeah, you've got the old style Krona. We can go for the green or the red. The green just does look a bit more vintage, I will admit. So that's probably, is that too new though? Is this too new? Let me know your thoughts. If you have any other suggestions for older ones. This is the one we had. Yes, it is proper vintage, but it is quite small. This is kind of cool as well, but again, it's a bit of an odd one. Oh yeah, no, and okay, so standard is 12,000, which is fine-ish. I mean, yeah, for the price, this one's better than that one, but this one's better than both. So we shall see how that goes. Right, the other thing we need to do is load up some spuds. Right, I did just say I didn't want to do a snowy time-lapse, but unfortunately, we are going to have to do one to load in some spuds to the lorry. So I do apologize for that. But it will go well. Oh, look at it. It just looks so nice in here, really. So nice. So nice. Right, let's get the potatoes unloaded, spawn them. I think we can only do 8 at once. So let's do 8. Yeah, I think 8 is the maximum for this area. Let's get the lorry set up. Might as well get the lights on as well. Right, if we just position it like this, that should be good. Now, I'm certain as well that we could get a... Oh, I wonder actually. I didn't really look into that. So, wheel loader tools. Yeah, we could get a pallet fork for the new wheel loader as well. Might get the Volvo one so it matches up. Because we know that the Muller one didn't work. Ah, interesting. So it does come with a bale fork. I think that might be something we will get. So we've got the bucket, but also the bale fork. Yeah, that might be nice for shifting bales. A bit more realistic than the little Massey, which has disappeared. Ah, there we go. And and it's snowing, but it's alright. We are somewhat dressed for the weather. So let's get these potatoes shifted. I've got this wide... because of the bales. I wonder if we can get 2 pallets of spuds in one go. Talk about proper cheek. Oh yes, the power of the Massey Ferguson. Unbelievable. Right, well this will be rapid then, so we'll get these spuds loaded up and brought to the mill right away. Here we are. We finally made it to the mill. I'd like to think that the honey that I managed to sneak in at the very end there does get sorted, but we'll just hop into the back here when it's all done. But now that we've got potatoes going in, we can resume the potato soup production, which will bring in much more soup come time for March, hopefully, by the time we are ready to sell it. So I don't know if any honey had snuck in there. Ah, indeed some did. So now we just need to hop into the back here to get the rest. Oh, there it is. Let's just... There we go. All sorted. Fantastic. So we'll just get this somewhat out of the way here. Just shifted. We don't really have to bring this back straight away to the farm. So we'll just leave that here for now. Get those lights off. But we do now have the ability to fire up this cereal production as well. So that is very good. We've got cereal underway. So we've got 1 honey to 2 to 2. So that basically means we need 10,000 liters of honey. Oh my word. So does that mean we just have to keep building beehives? Because that's a lot of beehives if we need to keep building based on what we have. But again, I don't know how it's going to go. I think in the spring we'll produce a lot more. So I think time will just tell on that one. Potato soup is underway. We're already producing more. So that is also very, very good. Now I know everything is showing is really good to sell here, but we're not selling TMR silage. We've sold the milk. Oh wow, we have not very much left at all. But that's fine. We don't have anywhere to bring it, so that's okay. Manure there, right, and potato soup. So potato soup actually is saying is selling really good. But we will wait till March because I reckon we'll be able to take it to the train at the best price and then sell it for even more than that. So it'll be really good. Straw as well needs to be replenished. They got lots of slurry, but not that much really. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Although I did say that I wanted to get this kit clean, so let's do that now before we crack on anymore. Because I reckon that this probably will end up doing it for this month. January being done and all, we could probably put some slurry on the fields, but nah, they'll just produce even more, and then we'll have even more to put on. And the ground is quite frozen. Maybe February will start to thaw up a bit, leading into spring. But at least we can get this done and shifted out the way. I am trying to be better about putting kit away. I don't really leave a lot out, to be honest. I am quite good at putting things away, but just I tend to just abandon a bit of kit by the wash to the jet wash to actually do it, and then don't do it for a while. So let's get all this done. Very pleased with this corn header. I think we did buy it because I intend on doing more corn as well as sunflowers, which we can use the same header for, which is always handy to have. Right, get that in as well. Let's have a look at the sales because we didn't yet. Right, nothing that we can purchase. I don't know what else we can really buy, to be honest. I was considering like a flatbed type of lorry like that. This does have, instead of using this, I mean, this might be the option. It does have auto load on it, and I did have it at the end of the last vintage map. But if I did use it, I don't know that I'd want to use it for, or rather with auto load, but rather load myself. But now I'm trying to think, what do we need to put on this? The potatoes we can put into the Kamaz lorry. The bales, there's never really that many to shift, and we do have the trailer. So I don't know if we need a flatbed trailer, to be honest. I mean, maybe from the mill to sell things, but that will remain to be seen. Yeah. Oh, look how nice and clean that is now. Let's hop in, get that tucked away. Yeah, I can't really think of a use case for a flatbed, especially since we do have our flatbed trailer that's been absolutely vital for us the whole series. Since the beginning, we had that same trailer since Zikatolina, our very first vintage map, so it's been with us for a long time. But we can now put the harvester to bed. There we go for the time being. Let's go and fetch our... Oh, right, this could do with a clean as well. How's that? That's alright. Let's get that sort of out of the way. Lowered down and removed. Yeah, we'll clean the Z-Tour along with the mowing kit, well, which was already clean, so that's good. We've got lots of manure as well, so we could probably look into doing our grass field with that. or alfalfa field. Luckily, we don't have to worry about doing that straight away, because it doesn't start to grow back until April? Maybe March, but either way, we could do it next month. February may be a fertilizing month, getting slurry on and all that, manure onto the fields, because we aren't nearly fully fertilized on the fields that we have not planted or drilled. So we might as well get them done. In fact, let's have a quick look at what we do have on the go. So we've got 3 fields currently with crop in. I believe this 34 is oat, canola, and 32 I believe is also canola. 33, as I said before, will be corn, 31 sunflowers, and 99 is still our alfalfa field. To do, maybe we'll do 1 session of grass in like 33 maybe? I say 33, maybe 32, because it is close to the pit. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll do 32 as grass 1 year. Or we could convert it proper over to a grass field and then turn this into something else. But again, it's just too good of a space, I think, to faff with it. So yeah, if any suggestions, because I do want to do some more silage as well. We have to do more silage, but considering how much silage we got from that very first run, I mean, very impressive. We're still using that silage from the very first forage that we had. It was a lot of corn to forage, so that would explain right. Well, we might as well just leave that there. Yeah, that would explain why that was the case. Right, well, we've got milk sold, which is great. As you can see, we're at 137,819. Let's just have a quick look at productions. I believe the TMR can continue for literally seconds. By the time we're done looking at other ones, it'll be done. The spuds never stop until the seeds go out, but we've got lots there. Cereal is producing still, so we are at nice, nearly 2,000 litres there. Potato soup is underway. We do have canola oil, but no canola. Yeah, but we will get massive, two fairly large fields in for canola. Cereal again is going, canola oil and potato soup. Amazing. And we will be having sunflower oil production underway, and possibly that's it. I won't be faffing with any of the other soups, just spud soup. Sugar, I don't think I would do any sort of sugar, nor flour really, unless we have excess oat. I don't think we'll do any olives. It would be cool to do some sugar. I've never done sugarcane proper, but I don't know if there's a vintage setup for it, so might not. See, yeah, it's done already. Oh, it's full. Oh, wow. Well, that's good. At least we know for next time. And the other very exciting thing of the episode is our new wheel loader, which is what we will leave in view in all of its yellow glory. Right, well, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode today. If you have done, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And if you're new, please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.